my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, you've Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle.
Turn my pit into a well. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. It was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. Hey, Adumo, Nyame, Adumo, Adum, Adum intina metiasi, Eya Wadum tina mewoho. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. Of my praise is centered on your grace. Adum, Adum, Wadum. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. Turn my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you.
Hello. Abusia and then so ebre asubio say yedi the community and the law a day ebre war. Na yeshemo ewo platform you see na me mo ache emo akwaba. Me da wase se wonso wenyabre na waje atum se woni yen ebedi dwumai ye frem oreku frempon ha eye BWF solicitor See in platform YouTube and platform Facebook. Afei so yɛ live Abawa Radio so UK and afei live PAAM TV so UK ha. Sɛ wɔn nsa aka link na abɔmmɔden asɛ wobɛhyɛ na obi biara ɛnyɛ bie. Na afei yɛtumi ade nkɔmmɔ no ahyɛ so. Ɛnɛ yɛwɔ kwan sɛ yɛne BWF Solicitors mpanimfoɔ ɛbɛhyia na afei yɛde nkɔmmɔ a yɛhyɛ ato hɔ yɛde ɛbɛbrɛ. Question bi ɛna meba abɛbisa wɔ. Na question bɛbisa wɔ ɛne sɛ wonim sɛ krata ekuta wɔ. Na afei yɛka akyerɛ wo sɛ ekurom ha aban sika a yɛde ɛma nkurɔfoɔ ɛsɔ wɔn ase no wontumi ɛngye bie no. Sɛ yɛtrɔ ɛwɔ passport no mu. Sɛ yɛtrɔ ɛwɔ visa no so a wobɛtumi ayi afiri hɔ. Bia na ho kyerɛw. Bia na wonyɛ sika kora ntua wo dan ka. Bia na wonyɛ sika kora ntɔ aduane mma mmɔfra no ɛnni. Wasetena nso so nyɛ. Obi kan yɛ sɛ wo nan nsisi yie. Nti dɛn ɛna wobɛyɛ. Sɛ ɛba no saa me ɛwɔ ano yie ɛde ma wo sɛ wo bisa sɛ wobɛtumi ayi afiri hɔ a ɛyɛ nokorɛ wobɛtumi ayi afiri hɔ. Nti question a na wobɛbisa ɛne sɛ can I take the condition no recourse to public funds metumi ayi afiri me krata so a deɛ mɛka ne sɛ ane wobɛtumi ayi na nnɛ meba aba abɛkyerɛw yɛne BWF Solicitors mpanimfoɔ ɛde nkɔmmɔ ɛbɛhyehyɛ so na afei waboa yɛn ama yɛhunu sɛdeɛ ɛsi ɛno nti sɛ waba frɛ obi to nsa frɛ obi wɔ question wɔ concern bi a bɔmmɔden afa bra number yɛde bɛyɛ adwuma no mɛbɔ so ɛde akyerɛw na afei wo text message ne wo WhatsApp messages ne voice notes no nso magye na afei yɛde ayɛ adwuma abusua sɛ ba no BWF Solicitors a sɛbe menka ɛna magya bi deɛ meka ɛne sɛ ɛne BWF Solicitors ɛni nkɔmmɔ ne wɔdi nkɔmmɔ a wɔmmerɛ mu nsɛm nkɔmmɔ ahodoɔ no nyinaa wɔbɛgye ato wɔn ho so na afei waka akyerɛ wo sɛ bra na afei yɛnyɛ application ma yɛnkɔgya wɔ court aban mu mmerɛ bi ɛna ho akyerɛ na wonte aseɛ Ghana mmara awareɛ divorce family issues ne nyinaa fagya BWF Solicitors ɔmo wɔ 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so ɛwɔ 7 Sisters North London N15 4NP Victoria Line train station no so ɛwɔ 7 Sisters wɔyɛ adwuma Monday to Friday ɛfiri anɔpa 9:30 ɛkɔsi anwummerɛ 6 o'clock 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 BWF Solicitors and any edijme meba.
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebree. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa, Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron, 29 years. BWF solicitors kura wo ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eye abofra hwemu, awaragya ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a yemma wo legal assistance ya edimu na yie adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe nia ya wo bre mu. Enu nti ne yeto yembo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa no nkron pa mu ekosi enumre no nsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene danso eye appointment nko a free anopa no ndu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road London N15 4NP.
Yɛda sɛ wogu so ne yɛn ɛteɛ na afei yɛde dwumadie no ɛbrɛ wɔ ɛyɛ the community and the law ɛna yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ ebi oyɛ fɛn mu RECOURSE fɛn pɔn me no ɛna ɛdi dwuma mi de ho kyia me na magye wo questions magye wo concerns ɛne ɛho nsɛm no nyinaa ɛde abrɛ wo. BWF solicitors ɛsɛ memmɔ wɔ amanneɛ sɛ wɔ hɔ ɛma community no ɛberɛ bi a ɛno nti yɛawada bi a wɔne yɛn ahyia ɛwɔ Rainbow Radio so ɛfiri anɔpa nɔnkron ɛkɔsi nondu either lawyer Richard anaasɛ lawyer Ines ɛne wo ɛbɛtena na afei yɛde question a ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛde abrɛ concern a yɛapagya no yɛde ɛbɛbrɛ na yɛde ho nkɔmmɔ. Efiada nso so yɛhyia ɛwɔ GN Radio so ɛyɛ either senior partner Uncle Ben Nankasa anaasɛ lawyer Asma ɛno ɛbɛhyia ɛwɔ GN Radio so from 9:30 to anɔpa 11 ɛno ɛyɛ legal hour. Free legal education a yɛtete wo yɛkyerɛkyerɛ wo kwan na afei wohunu sɛnea mmara no asi ɛkorɔ. Wofiri no ɛso a Saturday 12 noon Eunice Champon lawyer Eunice ne Vicky hanging out on Heritage TV. Now say Oshia they bring out a topic, and this afternoon the topic was very interesting. They discussed the issue of knowing your rights, your occupational and inheritance rights when your relationship breaks down. But problem about then and right it's a year that was discussed this afternoon at 12 noon. So I'll ask you to make a date with lawyer Eunice and Vicky same time next week. Heritage TV. So they start at 12 noon in Shannon so sa mame na Breno so wa log in. Okay. Now I know everywhere the Edru so and BWF solicitors so ya say ema ye day eba and the community and the law. The community and the law EPK all the legal issues or questions and concerns during the week na bother when ya deba na fe ye ano at the mount. Na fe ye pick one very major topic. Ye feel say community no say wo hunu no ye de ebrel na ye timi ama wate sene nneema na ekọ ase wo question na the ba lawyer mpanimfo obeba no ebe yi ano e de man ye live wo Facebook BWF solicitors and YouTube nso so BWF solicitors ye live wo Abawa radio so wo UK ha sanso so na ye live wo PAM TV so ɛwɔ UK ha wiase baabi a nso so wobɛnya yɛn wɔ bwfsolicitors.com yɛn website no so. Now during the week BWF solicitors ɛde nsɛm bi ɛto yɛn nim sɛbi a sɛnea mmara no ɛkorɔ nsɛm a home office foɔ gyina so na afei wɔde hwɛ yɛn applications ahodoɔ no nyinaa no wɔde ɛho ebi ɛbrɛ week yi mu baako a ɛtɔ dwa ɛyɛ sɛ yɛsɛ obi ade application akɔ akɔto home office wɔtwa ntorɔ and trouble and now uchai the name be why say one na why say and unti be wajina so na we refuse application case be aba abesin akọ court was say Lassie and the Secretary of State for the Home Department a 2021 case here EWCA CIV 769 now the ekanye send your screen so was say British citizenship secured by fraud, concealment of material fact or misrepresentation may be allowed to stand if the Home Office delays for a long time in taking action even after it found out that the fraud or misrepresentation has happened. However, this is not some indulgent view of citizenship obtained by lying. It will take something special to win such a case where fraud is proven or proved. And indeed, my main court na fe main court na me say menya enchiremu bi ewo ha me special guest ene eye lawyer Charles Asma. Uncle Charles,
yeah,
mo kwa baby
yeah
me couldn't say I know some about school.
Yeah, mo kwa dia
nyame adomo ya nso ye ho ye pa da dwuma mu a
nyame adom pa.
Okay, yenhwe sa nugget more yede to edwa during the week no it's a concealment misrepresentation of facts. Home Office say you trantro into one from my a case never no be an so kakra che ne hu se ne city we me ma wa kwa ba but me do question
ya mo nugget no so kakra yo case here by ewo engineerso ewo legislation na you share Section 40, subsection 3 of the British Nationality Act 1981, or Becca say, obi a wo ho kwan say bi wo go through the process to become a citizen, but ekoba say when your citizenship by fraud or misrepresentation of fact. In other words, we try and throw na wo de benya wo citizenship wa say yehu a ye betumi agi efi wo nsem. And yɛde obi kɔba ne saa ɔde case kɔ court na yɛhwehwɛ mu na court ka sɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a yɛhwɛ mbrɛ dodo a edi a ɛyɛ home office take action sɛ ɔde ba abɛgye saa adeɛ no efi nipa no adan ne nsɛm nti na kyerɛ sɛ wadwen ba so sɛ wokɔ akɔgye adeɛ no efi nipa ne nsɛm na wotwe break na wogyae to mu a na ma nipa no n'adwen yɛ ne sɛ ne akɔbɛyi deɛ we give you up na wo da channel enti saa no bibia ni ho biom na wo kwada na emrebem na wo san sɔre ba sɛ na make eba ma dream no ma san meni ba so me beje fi nsɛm di a na court ka ne sɛ kɔba saa di a even though nipa no conceal fact even though nipa na yɛ saa no ento assume sɛ wo begina so na wa yɛ den wa twe na so na wa gye efi nsɛm nti saa case we no ɛyɛ case a ɛyɛ good news ɛma obi a wayɛ naturalization obi a wonyɛ na citizenship obi a wo kwan ofa so di nya ne de regardless but no kan say omo amma wo asu omo ma wo asuti say omo bɛyɛ bibi na omo anya na eburu twom na omo bɛsɛ omo bɛyɛ de a omo ntumi engina so engi mfi nsɛm ebiem
na say ɛyi sɛ omo ehu sɛ bi a misrepresentation de obi din na yɛ adwuma wa anka wa betwa ntro ana say bi abone bi wadi wa anka no kre anso no wo hu a immediately no also omo take action but omo jato for some time they omo timi vent yawo
sana etie we say yɛkɔ mrani nyina no yɛ obi a fa no equity nyama nyina so ne bi ne so ɔse delay defeat equity ndi sɛ wo bibi a yɛ ne pempren sɛ wan yɛ ne ɔsesa wo yɛ no entam na ebritwa mu a na akɔba sɛ we yi wadwena efi so ama nimpa no afa ne ho adi.
Okay.
Nti delay no very very essential. Na court ni gina so say even though section 43 I can say we try and draw na we be citizen a etumi gi fi nsem no how long it takes for that action to be taken by the Secretary of State.
So we try and draw immediately no I was say omo ye ho adwuma sa bre na I was say ye gi fi nsem na say nipa no so we try and draw no so prove say we try and draw nti.
Sir, we no fraud and misrepresentation. Yeah, bibi oma is so obvious. Said there is nothing you can do about it. Inti sa case here, you can want me. Nipa no lawyers eji to me say ni aokan no ampa na intro ewu because now or say or ye ofi country fufuro mu but ekobe mu no na ofi country fufuro mu asanko kasa no kre no anka ye ntumi ma no asylum na ye de ma no.
Okay.
But can so fi country fufuro mu ne ye de ehumobro e ma no agitum na afide onya ne obenya nti ekoba saa no na omo hu se ne kro eni ne oka no kane no mu no omo twro no e na omo gya to ho later 9 years and 11 years and Obaka said no sa ade no den nyina so enim so obegye ade atumwa for that period of time sa period of time na 9 years na just mrabum I mean, there is something we call legitimate expectation. Inti my JD say, oh, send ya kobe dia, omo de me ho acheme. Sa omo ye bibia nkonwa ye. Inti ekobesa, then that will more or less prevent the Secretary of State to rely on Section 43 to deprive you of that right.
Yeah, Adeba Kuswa, me pese me bisa, maybe as a further question, and it's say when you so and also when yentem na ye de was no amount echiemu se bia omokohunu bibi fufura no so kire se bia apart from some misrepresentation na the buy na ya anya ho hwe no a different type of misrepresentation aba wetin agina so agikrata na firinsem
I'm trying to say fraud misrepresentation and bibi bia wugina so a wudi nya ne awenya no it doesn't really matter. I mean, most of the time, it's either fraud or misrepresentation. So one can cry. Say, we didn't cry, what's the son, with date of birth, whatever it is, we didn't so the year one crata. I am naturalization, I feel the Yama was sitting with Benya passport. We know say the why citizen. Say, Omo take action in term, Omu no more take action. no man ye na so mo ya no mo gya etumu a ebrododo no mo gya etumu no ebema ntiasea abese it is no longer expected say Secretary of State will rely on section 43 to deprive you of that citizenship.
Yeah, I was saying I know about joining me kokain de wode atudwa ade emaye no na afei me de ebisa lawyer Charles Asma say eden na brofo tintintin na ye kan ye no etie ene case ade ebaye no eno na ade abedru be a me ba be introduce yen topic for the day ohwe screen asia agua or say do you know that you can remove the condition yet no recourse to public funds obetimi ayi afri wasetamu ana yata emma asetena na afei yɛsɛ wode wo yɛma kwan tena UK krom ha nanso so aban sika bi ne ha yɛde ɛbɛma wɔ efisɛ wa na wo sɛ wohwɛ wo ho wa na wo sɛ wopɛ wo dan wo mɔfra wa na wo sɛ wotɔ aduane ma wɔn die ɛno ade can that condition be removed a question a megidi sɛ wonya answer nka wopɛ ɛno ɛna me introduce yɛnua pani lawyer ɛwɔ BWF solicitors aseye lawyer Charles Asma senia yenim no oba ene yen eba bedi enkomo abrene bremu na afi o cheche yen senia enema ani so ese etie enen nso so ofri BWF solicitors aseye aba ene yen eba betwe enkomo no oba betwe yen kwan yen betimi afa so a yebetimi ayi no recourse to public funds no ede every yen situation no aso and it's time for obi na afi ka kire na say on fa the question ne concern no emra the question no meji ewo text message so 07950 422 780 07950 422 780 and answer obefre 0208 123 1016 0208 123 1016 and I say your mobile number no so offer. It's okay, we can pick up the call. And it is sabi my main call na fe main question common no answer because they say kakumi ye jeno kwaku enum openi na wa haide na me bisa say public funds dey kan Uncle Asma any day enunti ebedru baby na fe ye bisa so you have no recourse bro for nature say wo dey wo ye public funds no won't come public funds any day.
Yo, me da say bebre. Ebefa akwenya we so ado Yankopon ase Saudi and then so achen. Na yada mpanifo a ehwe BWF solicitors so ayen papa Uncle Ben eda ano. And the entire staff of BWF solicitors. Good afternoon to you and thank you. Na yechia wonso a ende memene dey ewiebo nso wejai bibi ato wo se woni yan ebesua ade na wonya mu bibi. So our cherished viewers and listeners, thank you to yechiamu ewie na yenua no so a wo chinchin fidie na wo hwe se ade betumi aba ofie aba wo mobile so ama wo nso wonya mu echafa no yede won so ase na yechiamu ewie. So and then also adesua fufuro santi senia menua bisaye no o se dan ne public fund okay even say dan ne private fund ye wa wusika se bi wusika da we she obotomu a ye wusika na sa public fund no so ebe mu dia na kire se eye oman esika oman sika no eye sika tax for etua na se yenya efi tax mu nti wo ye ejuma me so menya ejuma na me sika aban ebeti ato ho se tax no eno ene ye de chichiri oman no ye de ye bibibia eye public fund enu mu bi ene ye de ye social support and social interventions ama afofra sebio bibi nti won ano entumi ensa entumi enko wano na ye share paragraph 6 of the immigration rules now obama will list of enyoma actually say we eye aban sika and say public fund enyoma no bi no na sa enyoma no bi ti say wako say yema wo benefit eye edan benefit and say all forms of benefit ewo krum ha aban ede ma no obaka kire say sa sika no a yede eboa wo sa ekwan so no eye aban esika sa nti sa aban sika no yɛde ma wɔn a aban ehia sɛ ɔde ma wɔn nti wo no sɛ wo qualify sɛ wo benya bi a aban expect sɛ wo benya bi sɛ wo wia wo ho na wo kwagye bi a asɛm etumi ɛto tituru sɛ kɔba sɛ wo under immigration control a na sɛ wo kwagye bi a na kyerɛ sɛ asɛm betumi ato mpo sɛ nkɔhu a mutumi gye wo nkrataa no anaa mpo sɛ woyɛ foforɔ a mutumi gyina so ɛtwe waso na moma yɛnhwɛ bibi ɛwɔ section 3 of the Immigration Act 1971 Obaka Chiro said the Secretary of State has power to impose restrictions ni bi ni sɛ yɛde ikrataa ma wo na yɛde bibi ato so sɛ wo deɛ wontumi nyɛ adwuma anasa wo deɛ wontumi nkɔ sukuu anasa wo deɛ wontumi ɛnyɛ wembie wa adwuma anasa wo deɛ aban sika no nsa entumi enkoso mu bi ni nyinaa no ɛyɛ restrictions na saa restrictions no ɛyɛ ɛba because Secretary of State enya saa tumi no under section 3 na yɛaka ho asɛm no ɛno na wo ba ɛfa immigration side of things no a yɛhwɛ section 115 no so a of Immigration Asylum Act 1999 a Obaka Chiro sɛ saa public fund no a yɛaka ho asɛm no nkrɔfoɔ bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmuntumi enya ebi na saa nkrɔfoɔ no ɛyɛ nkrɔfoɔ a ɔmo yɛ under immigration control immigration control sɛ bi a wakwaje wo visa na yɛaka kyerɛ sɛ wo deɛ visa no wonya afebɔ yɛama wo kakra saa nti conditions bi ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ wodi so anaasɛ aban eyi so saa adeɛ no protect the public purse anaasɛ the public fund
Meto meji wano siye sɛ aban ka sɛ wontimi engye bia wonni afebɔ nti obi a bia yama no 2.5 years or as a partner of my brother is a relevant person as a partner qualifying child ni ade no omo nyina no ebetimi enya saa condition bi ada omo ade so na say wo category bi a sabe me British na me ko fa me ba ono de obetimi ya qualify say obenya public funds bi
yo so wo ye wo application e be bi say aso wo meet immigration rules no ana saa time no we ni age wo pe wo visa nti wo bagaza me meet ni nyina wo de wo pay slip baba wo de wo bank statement baba wo de P60 na wo age atum say wo ye adwuma wo ya 18,600 santi aban sika no de me hia mpo because me ho eso me ho so
okay
waje saa ade no atum na wo de application ko say yenhwe wo statement na we make no so na yama wo asetena ne bi kakra na ye de ama wo nti say ye de ma wo a na ye de conditions na ato so say you should be able to maintain yourself and your family. That means you cannot have access to the public fund or taxpayers' money at that point.
Nti one no asem na betumi akoyi kama because wo ka say wetumi ahwe wo ho de a ene na wo hia ayin but then say wo fele de na say wo ka say mentimi enye so they won't put that restriction on you.
So there are certain things that Obaka say where you know say you share a bit to say Section 117B3 of the Nationality Immigration Asylum Act 2002 no crowd. Obaka Chiro say nkrɔfoɔ bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmuntumi qualify for public fund.
Okay.
Ɛkyɛ sɛ nkrɔfoɔ bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmetumi qualify. Nti nya wobɛka no obi ɔmo ɔyɛ application na ɔsɛ mepɛ no ntɛntɛm nti mepɛ 5-year route. 5-year route no Obaka Chiro say wobɛnya deɛ na mbom you have to prove say you meet the financial requirement including maintenance. Na we prove say witumi ehwe wo ho ehwe wo family. Now yama wo leave na ya de aka ho say you cannot access that public fund. So you cannot then turn around to access the public fund without genuine permission. Now obi so mo your application no Obaka Chiro say already no me destitute. Nti me pay fee waiver. So right from the beginning nimpa no or sre ade say ne ho che no. And now wabesre nyoma bebre now wire application under exceptional circumstance all those things and na yade amano sa nipa no tumi srempo say be ya momwa no na wetumi enya aban emboa ahwe ne ho ne ba nti nipa no yade ade no ba no ebehu say ya tworo wom anase ya ntworo wom say no recourse nti ya ntworo wom say no recourse and na nipa no tumi eden enya emboa fi aban eho nti more often than not no obi a ɔyɛ application to say partner and I say parent now titru yeah no under 5-year route no dodoɔ no ano you have to meet the immigration rules including financial requirement and the maintenance requirement no and you want to me then turn around to say I want to have recourse to public fund. So the key question here is what share with visa no more and I say we leave no more if you can if you are wanting I'm mindful for so and I would buy entry clearance at then and a yatro room. So yatro room said no recourse to public fund there, then you cannot have recourse to public fund.
Now ebetimi aba say onye qualified for public funds but the intro ade nim na wa hunu ne say no wa apply for public funds maybe akɔhwɛ record so you say there be wo eni senka wo qualify and nti yɛ mfa ma and now say onye qualified da den yɛ wo say tro wo card na wo visa no
yo me da say bebre I say the Secretary of State has power to impose restrictions including condition for no recourse to public funds. So the imposition must be there for it to be legitimate and workable. And just what the amami, now I'm BBR say you have imposed a condition on me, then I have legitimate expectations say I'm freed or released from that restriction.
Okay.
And just say almost person restrict you they will clearly state it, express say sanity here.
Say ye the two o ade no so a na me fan say 2.5 years which is limited leave to remain. Utwa sa period ni wi a ebetimi free ho anansa ye the two so a eda so forever.
Yo now as I say you want to say your application no a yamfa ni nyina emma once. Obi ma an application under the 5-year route 2.5 na ye de bama first. After 2.5 no ye bama another 2.5 up to 50 years then you make final application for the settlement. In this why you 2.5 when you say you go for your next leave, which will still mean that you have to meet the requirement for that threshold now. First one, say pathway no. Inti the amount 2.5 with those conditions no. Unless there is good reason for the Secretary of State to reconsider and remove it. And then no yebedino.
And then no say yebeyi sa no recourse to public funds no free so. Abusia edin pa. Sabe funds no kra wo bi na eda asen. Na fe woni bi. Ebidu maybe abofra wo obetimi anya benefit e de amana. Yes. Eduru maybe obetimi age edan ka ho eka no bi e de free aban ho e de ato ho so. Stop. Wo timi kiro. Na fe woni bi kra. Wasutimi ya papa. Wan hwe na obi kra wani da no so se bi obetimi aba obosia no. No wantimi ama obosia because ono so ne ho kire no so de. Enu nti saa de na be to so a edi. Ekwan ben so e na obefa a wo beyi e de afiri ho. Eno ene eduru so. Na ansa na no me pese mo join yen e wo yen platforms ahodo no so no. Me mamo akwaba na afi me eche mo nyina one we live ewo Abawa radio so me ka wo say nyame adoma echina Sunday anwumre 7 p.m. UK time Abawa radio ebe rebroadcast the audio version of this program PAM TV so ewo UK ha on so afa jemedia wafa live ede amanfo ehwe owiase ba bia mo ma peke na mo share page no so we share mo nyina na madam wase na ajiman so na ajiman ede aba or say kindly share the video and be blessed. And na Mary Chucho Kote. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh dear, I don't know. Yo, Margaret, do mensa free legal education. And what they are so they Margaret Bill assign at their back. Please kindly share, and everybody will have the chance to have the thing. Kwaku, I'll say the mobile number again, 07950-422-780. I mean, far and to so and far amount 07950 422780. Enti many apepra also what they no me yi ano ade amount. Na my tea and unfortunately when to me am a kind home. At what journey e wo Facebook so baby a one say hello lovely family. Na my tea echia munyina and enti my ejo so na yame in show. Will be a very interesting comment to be about me kana fi fentwem na yenko adesua na nkasa so. I say hey bra kwaku. Ka kuma semi a woken. Ebenezer will not be happy. Ebenezer will be happy. He'll be okay. I mean in court na fi me Mr. Lawyer Charles Asma. Uncle Charles, a kwahime so na ye fa na ye di eyi sa condition ye di e free yen visa no so because we have established say ebetimi ama hwacho ebetimi ama wani aye ya but do we just have to apply say onwe yemobo nyim free ho and now say we say meet conditions be ansa na etimi ye free.
Yo, that's the bebre. Eddie kind of let me provide this caveat and as a warning to listeners and viewers. We are talking about removing the condition for no recourse to public fund imposed on us by the Secretary of State on our leaves. Now, this ought to be understood that depending on the pathway you took for your application or your leave, it may be necessary for you to remain there or not switch. So if somebody made application for leave under 5-year route and they ask for the recourse to be removed, then what they are saying is that they do not meet the financial requirement at this point. So in their subsequent leave, they will revert them to the 10-year route. Because the 10-year route is for those who do not meet all the requirements, including the financial requirements. So that is the first warning I want to express or sound for viewers. Because the bit me will be say when them were 5 years until me remove media no. Na masa ko
yetu na review ma wa ye do kwa koto.
So you remove ma wa na what can I say you don't meet the unwachero. So now the maintenance requirement you know who meet biem. Nti wa basre aban say omwa wo. Nti say wo ba say wo be ye extension. Aho na ye be ma we who say already no wama yaya where say you don't meet the requirement, so you have to go on the discretionary or the exceptional route, which is 10-year one.
Oh, okay. Into the first caveat is so wo ko see any feel so
pathway and also route no.
Say 5 years you do be 10 no so.
So 5 years it wouldn't be advisable yes so you may be moved to 10.
Okay. And but you answer now we call the other caveat no. Say it means say me wa 5-year route. Na me ko 2.5 me wie 5 years na a possible say sa condition e be free ho.
So it depends on time
and automatic.
So we na work for find out because we 5 years now the next one will be your indefinite leave to remain.
Okay.
And when you are applying for indefinite leave to remain, that's the word permanent residence. You are more or less applying to settle. Into what settle there,
there's a benefit
there will be no control, immigration control.
Okay.
So session free power no will not extend to this person.
Okay.
Why you settled no. With no immigration control. No.
Okay. All right. The second caveat is better.
Intinia, one also let's say you have to look at your circumstance to be sure say you meet all the requirements before you make your application. You be make this application and now obenya. Good. Yo NTCC no ye share no recourse. Ya tell say no recourse no and say abansika taxpayer for a contribute no untumi nkwajibi regardless of the circumstance. Nti aban ba ma wo sa warning no ewo visa no so. To who ni sa na just say you can't do it. But say ko ba say ahokyere bi aba na say bibi esi wa brebom especially dodo no omo 10-year route no so no a then aban be hwe say oba consider in maybe. Now, mama yen share bibi a efreno article 3. Article 3 of the European Convention on Human Rights, which has been transposed into law, the Human Rights Act 1998, UK law. Now, what is our article? No, but said you have the right not to be subjected to inhumane and degrading treatment. Nti inhumane degrading treatment and the same. Ebi ne say ye chire wo kom. Na wo mba ekom edimwa na afimpo de ekoba say sesa mkoda abonte mkwa sese anase mkowia. That is degrading treatment. It's not humane enough. Nti bia no na aban hwe se emba nkrofo eso. Nti obi a woni sika na aban so se wuntumi enko emmoa enkwaje emmoa ewo ne ho no. Na kire se saa nimpa no ekom na ebede no. Ekom kra betumi ekuno. Bibi obeda kra ebe eho be eden. Abonten na obeda ekobesa Article 3 right will be endangered. Nti yefi Article 3 right eho no na yembra eho efom. Na yemahwe nea ewo eho. Nti wo no recourse to public fund no a opese we eno efi ho no. Esesa wo hwe se we meet the definition of destitute. You can want some time ago no. So wo ho kire wo edidie mu ni wodam bebi a wobeda na ade no ahokire e ho pa mo financial circumstance asesa edwuma kra mu ye bi kra sika na eba no ensomo as a family and either as a single parent and also as individual no. Nti aban be hwe we ni nyina na wa ye assessment. Na nea esese yehu no say na ekoba ya we no ebe mu no eye nea obi di kwadan court ewo aban ni treatment ewo sa no recourse yi eho. Wo hwa covid ba yi kofo bebre eho che won bi mu eho gusu e che won. Nti imagine obi a na dwuma o ye no bi o ye 2.5 covid aba ye close edwuma no na o ye agency na onya edwuma enye na sika eni ho biem oni savings na akwala wo ne nchen na bebi o mbeda kra ye ho aya den no na yesi no recourse mi wa bia ne ba no kra no ofata se nka aban ya den eboa no nti akwaba saa na eho eye ahokyere abasa nkrofo no eso nti eye case a ye de kwadan court no o say the case of a child no so W ni gina ho ma akwala bia sa ahokyere no ba ono ne ebusua ne so a nkrofo egina mu ebo aye ma edi case no court na sa case no mu di wie 2020 na aban ka say sa imposition no a Secretary of State ewo under Section 3 of the Immigration Act 1971 no o yusu de na mom aye no yusu a ento assume dodo no aye ebreachi Article 3 of the human right no. Sancho omo hwe no omo court ka say you find yourself in that situation as a dodo no omo was that situation no as say aban eyi sa no recourse condition efi ho so that they can access the public fund. Okay. Nti sa akwenya no ebaaye no ema dodo no enya kwan ekodane aban say sa na me situation etie sa nti yenhwe me condition mu na munyi ade no mfi ho ama me nso metumi enya emboa na me de ahwe me ho na me de ahwe titiro enkwala omo mu no. Okay. Nti we are going to look at the checklist of things as I say we meet. Edi kan wa accommodation. Baby a woda ene baby a wobeda. Bia baby a woda no bia na eyo which mean ya 1 bedroom and I say 2 bedroom bia woda. But ebia enche bia enho ba ye den ama wa ye betu efisa edan no because we ntumi ntia rent no. Nti baba say baby a wobeda no eno so ba ye asam ama wo. So 2 things on accommodation. Now ya share with DDMU, your friend essential living needs. But me
just one step. Baby, I will be done. Me fan in the next 6 months. Ya koye say I will say me too free baby I'm at.
Yes, I wanna wo too. Year 2. It has to be like that.
How do you prove it to Home Office?
Okay. Say year 2. Okay. So be more. Yeah, for some time. I won't ya rent. And I say, a car be cry there what day. Inti sa nipa no a person O2 no. Me sure so baba warning notices. Inti no cry engineer so say accommodation is getting worse. Okay. So you are gradually becoming imminently destitute. Back to destitution, you know. Inti sa akwanya no ebehia ebi so ana wo de accommodation enya problem na mmom wo betua bewie no edidie mu eye problem
okay
nti bia wa accommodation no bill no okay sika no etua rent no wie a eduane nkwala no edidie mu na ade no ahokyere ewo ho nti wo kan nyina abomu a untumi balance o sheet no nti untumi balance de a na kire se ahokyere ewo ho pa nti ahokyere no enye edan anesa accommodation pe na mbom edidie mu ene nkwala no ahwemu nti bia na nipa no krankrofo na eboa no nti dodo no omoboa no ebe make statement anesa omodi letters bi be kire se ampa won na woboa ewo edidie mu ene bebi akra wodamu ebi so kra nipa we ya no ho kire ni we take action what we call active steps to look for help nti dodo na ombeko charity for ho a anasa food banks na ade ho for help ina no wasa ade no as evidence say wo ho kire nti if even taking steps for help ebi a help na ebe no kra no enye enough nkofo omoboa no ewo ema wo nkrata na say letters na ade bi adansa say omo na omoboa wo enye wo a nka wo ho be den
evidence is the name of the game here sir. Mako Citizens Advice Bureau, Mako Food Bank, Bia Mako Asori, na me de akoto Asori mpanimfo anim say omomoa me because me ho kyere me. Eno nyina no say me wo ho nkrata na say evidence me boaboa no na me de application na ebitumi here.
You are proving a point say ahokyere ewo emamo. Santi aban enconsider wo na omunyi sa restriction no emfi ho. So the burden is on you to prove your case. Say ampa ahokyere ewo mu. Santi say amwame a my right and my section 3 right will be affected.
Okay. All right. Enti say menya accommodation ade na approve. Bia eno efi ho a approve me the institution by say menya aduane enni anase mentimi nhwe mofra no. And then mako Citizens Advice Bureau, mako Food Bank, mako Asori Hall, amanfo ena bobombosia we de time bi to ma de mu na ma kire mako pesika na de akotua. Sa na ema ni nyina akeka bomu a. How do I make an application like that?
Yo ni nyina no akeka bomu no a we meet evidential way no requirement no. Application no your friend no obviously waba so person we yi efi ho so there's that application we make ebe yi sa ebe sra aban sa onyi sa condition no efi ho emawo na ye application no a every step of the way no as I say ye take box no na ekre say nimpa no awokre ewo no ti ebe hia we ye adwuma we pay slips na ya hwe say sika ebe no eso anase enso is it enough? What is enough? Enough no say wutumi tia wo dan wutumi didi na ebi kra dan eka nti say wuntumi entia wo dan anase wutumi tia wo dan ba didi mu eyeden na bia no wo de card a na kyesa ho kyerɛ ewo ho bia na wo de eka kra bia credit card ne na ekeka nka ho eno so evidence a ho kyerɛ ewo mu ebi kra rent no ebi wo de ka wo mu a eno so wo de ebeka ho na we prove so say mo circumstance no sa e say woni akwala na tie anase woni wukunu na tie anase wonkwan na wotie we a single parent anase we family unit a papa bema eka ho nti say ni nyina no e wo ho de a bema ne so ne die no wo de beka ho say bema wo mu a ne die no wo de beka ho say bema nyimu die a ende wo die no e na wo de beye evidential way proof ama aka application no e ho na akwala no so the situation there are instances cry akwala no school cry to make us say akwala no vouchers na ade na ye de man school free meal ni sa anwamanyama no covid cry by is cry no yema family no vouchers na kire say o making the case say ampa ahokyere ewo
okay enti say yenhwe application so mo de bremo say BWF solicitors for instance say munye emawo nipa no ne ho kyere na dada eno nti na mokope legal aid na di amano ana se wo base enya mawo na so boa wo because the tema maybe sano
right
obviously somebody will na say me ko ya de ni free me so Na me kwa ye lawyer na mo fan chame e free. I don't think so.
Well, I'm saying SCA who say bibia ni ho a yeton ade na yeton ye nimdie yeton ye yansa na yeton ye bre ni ahoden na ye de ye ade no a service enti wo ho kire wo no kra no ukoto aduane di anyway but na wo kan say nka sa sika no a unni no because eventually no your application we are beto aha enti I don't think the worry is about the short-term payment of the service.
Brilliant.
But the long-term implication of not meeting the essential living needs, especially that of the child. More often than not, people wouldn't mind about the short-term commitment. Provided they say lawyer no betumi aboa na long-term effect no ye fi ho amano.
Okay.
And our aim is to remove that long-term effect
Okay, lawyer, what can be or hana twema dwene si so? Say no recourse to public funds na dawso a enya sunsan so kese wo nkwada so pa.
No correct.
Nkwada wom em say ye ka say oboso aba miensa nkwada wom. Nkwada na ewo mu no ebetimi abase se what the application no ekokotumu a nkwala no ebe influence ma o decision no abantamba.
No correct. I would say there is what we call the welfare of the child under the relevant provisions of the 1989 Children's Act. Nti de bia na yehwe akwala no say decision a buying especially public officer taking what is the implication on the child? Is this in the child's best interest? Nti no recourse to public fund here they are buying decision meboa. But what is the implication of this decision on the child? Especially, is it in the child's best interest? Nti say yehwemu a aban be okay in the best interest of akwala no yemboa ni say and say aban penimfo no so.
Question we me gidi ye say
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebree. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWFDA, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eye abofrahwe mu awarja ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma so. Yen child care any family team no nimnia wo famu eweni ya wo brei mu enu ntin ye to ye mboase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa no nkronpa mu ekosi enumre no nsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso eye appointment nko free anopa no ndu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP.
are my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, you've Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle.
me ground cover.